try with headset. I bent them out a little bit so they would fit onto my huge noggin. I don't think we're getting camera. We are not getting camera. Okay, hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. Got to work it out. I don't know what's going on here. Things that were working are no longer working. So we're gonna. Oh, somebody hit the off button on that. Somebody being me. So let's just double check. I think I have to like refresh it. That's like the solution for everything. it's like just refresh it, man. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I think we got something going on. There's something going on. We got something going on. Okay. So I think we're okay there. We lost camera. We gained camera. And I'm gonna try the old headset again. And the thing is just too freaking tight, and I don't want to blame like the manufacturer because I have a huge lion-like head. So I usually have to bend these things out to the point they break. Almost to the point that they break. Okay, so okay, good. We got sound. We got tone. We got camera. How you doing? How's everybody doing? I got liquid death water right there. I did forget to get pretzels, but we'll get pretzels later. Let's jump in. We have to go to Gloria Lindbergh's apartment. Now, I do have a new, because I brought the mic a lot closer to me, I do have a pop filter on it. So let me know how the audio is. And speaking of how the audio is, this is LBA Toro.
Let me show them some fancy action now,
baby. Yeah! 8 o'clock on the Bhutan. Okay, Dat Game Collector replied, Fancy Action Now. Let's see what he said. Let's see what this man said on my channel. I had no idea. I've known you for 7 years. What? Dat Game Collector is one of the most respected Xbox collectors that I know. Like, who I personally know. He is an exceptional Xbox 360 collector. It's kind of like Baltimore retro gaming with shmups or shooters. I respect him as an expert in that genre. As far as like Xbox 360 and Xbox collecting, I respect that game collector as an expert in that arena. So he gets a lot of respect out of me. And he's like, I didn't know you had a set of Steel Battalion. I have the Steel Battalion set, and I've got the green Xbox limited edition. They had a blue edition and then a green edition, which was a shorter run. It was a rarer variant of the Steel Battalion set, which is the massive controller. There's 49 buttons on it for one game. Well, two game if you're, I think it's Line of Contact, or I forget what it's called, but it's a multiplayer version of it. It's actually quite good, and it's actually, people complain about it. It's very complex. It's like a pure simulator, and it's quite the experience. It actually gets a lot better once you get into different mech. Like, you start with a very basic, rather cumbersome walking tank, essentially. But you know, basically my buddy is reacting to the fact he didn't know that I had a full Steel Battalion. So yeah, I don't know. Is that my video? Oh no, that's that Game Collector's video, and he's unboxing that. And I'm just letting him know that I have it. Yeah, he's like, I've known you for 7 years. I didn't know you had Steel Battalion. Well, if you went into my back catalog, which is only 5 years old, you would see that there are several Steel Battalion videos. You don't even have to go back that far, and there's Steel Battalion videos back there. All right, here we are. So Robocop Rogue City, it's quite a good game. You know, my backlog is so deep. I'd like to replay this. I am playing it on hard. And I would like to replay it and see if I can improve my score on certain levels, but I don't know. My backlog is so vicious and brutal that I don't know if I can do it. My backlog is getting ridiculously stupid. I mean, there's so many games that I'm just like totally behind on. By the way, it's 18, which is 666.
Are you Gloria
6
Lindbergh
plus 6
from
plus
Mayor
6 is
Cusack's
18.
office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page
If
was
this was
murdered
really the
last
80s,
night.
her hair would be frosted.
Too bad for him. I kind of liked him.
Hair frosting was
So
everywhere.
why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are
You're
involved.
like, what is hair frosting? Look
On
it
what
up.
basis?
Witnesses, evidence. Of the
We
crime
found
scene.
evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
That's right,
Did
baby.
you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and
But it
canceled the
became
meeting.
pleasure.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
Oh,
If OCP wants to frame
No
me,
warrant.
you probably won't back off
but
anyway, so
you've got probable cause.
come on in.
You got probable cause. You can do it. Probable cause. We have evidence. That's why you say you have evidence, because if you say anything else, that's not probable cause. Is that, what is that? Is that like a nightie or a negligee hanging from the umbrella stand? Why do you got a strappy little camisole there? Okay. Well, are you wearing black pantyhose with red shoes and a red wrap dress, lady? Some weird, you got a weird fashion going on there. I love the glass block, though. Glass block is just awesome.
I was wondering if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor.
There is. I got a big metal penis.
Is
too.
this a gift from
Okay.
Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor.
Yeah, earrings
lost
are a
the
great way to plant evidence. You know, they're small. They can be easily taken and moved. I mean, you could be put them in a pocket. They practically disappear. But the thing of it is, what I've noticed is, throughout my dating life, if a woman wanted you to call her or wanted to talk to you after a night of interaction, she would leave one earring by accident. And then you would call her the next day and go, hey, you left an earring. Oh, well, maybe I should come over tonight and get it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
Yeah, no, I only eat baby food, sorry. And I have a metal penis. Oh, psychotropic medication? What do you got?
I
here?
have a prescription for them.
Sleep
I can't
meds.
fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Oh, she's a saucy number. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed. And then she's got that like sexual bondage, like bound, like a bound woman. Wow. What do neighborhoods mean to us? Destroys neighborhoods. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever, dude. Look at the black fridge. I'm kind of rocking with the black fridge. And you got black stockings on. It's a very masculine room, to be honest. And we got more like geisha artwork. Nice. You got the pink, brothel lighting going on here. I love the glass. I love the doors, like the sliding partition with the pebbled glass, and then the glass block. Yes, yeah. The architectural style in here is outstanding. I don't even mind the overt erotic Asian artwork. I mean, it's bold. It's not for everybody, but I got no problem with it. Oh, here we go. So we've got. So now we know he's got the nightie right at the door. I mean, that's your first clue, bro. You got a nightie at the door? Is that because you can slip that on to answer the door and have something on? Because you're basically, you got your Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker. Okay, all right, okay.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer?
Now we got more like hardcore. And we're getting like hardcore Asian rope binding here. I mean, that's nuts. Wow. Even in a video game, that's nuts. That's all accurate. That's all historically accurate. I mean, they got up to all kinds of crazy shit. And the geishas, like they had him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sailing.
I have various
Sailing,
hobbies.
take me
Sailing is
away
one
to
of the
where
easier
I'm
ones.
always. A framed photo. Yeah, she's like sailing away, baby. There you go. And then we got various implements of destruction. And you got real gauge chains. Those are no joke. By the way, this would accommodate multiple parties. I mean, multiple individuals, parties. It's literally a party at that point. You just earn some reward points. Fucking A right, buddy. You got $3 to a game, man. Oh, it's a whip? Nice.
Do you like it, officer?
Hemp
Such
fiber
strong
bondage
hands
rope
can
matches the
probably
one
tie
from the
strong
crime scene.
knots.
So she's a bondage expert.
So, am I under arrest?
Yes.
Maybe you want to cuff me?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is like, I did not expect this to be the S&M bondage, sexual deviancy, the castle interview. What is it? Is it, what is that one? Is it, okay, I forget it. Let's see. There is no basis for that. Be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, perfect
According to
answer.
Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
Too often.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and
Like nothing.
there
Like
was
we
something
slept together a couple
electrifying
times.
about it.
Whatever.
Secrecy, his connections with OCP,
was sexy.
the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported
Moisture.
us, and OCP killed him.
Moisture.
They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claim that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed
By
Simon.
the way,
She's
Dishwalla,
ambitious.
my favorite
She
band
wanted
of
to get
all
a promotion
time,
out of it, but Simon fired her.
has a song called
When was
Moisture.
Agatha fired?
Highly recommend
Maybe a week
you
ago?
listen to that.
You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Yeah, she wants to have a little gyration. She wants to see if he's got like a an implement of pleasure. She a vibrating implement. I didn't know this was going to be this saucy. This woman is in court. Yeah, we slept together a couple of times, and it was exciting because it was really unethical, and it really got me off. And wow. Oh,
Officer Neal, come in.
We can breach
Is the
door.
victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
You see what I mean?
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
On
Understood.
my way. Oh, the assistant was jealous? So it's like a political love triangle? How disgusting. How disgusting. Political love triangles never happen in real life. All right, I still haven't tested the... Oh, God. Oh, we're just going to put it right there. We're just going to put it right there. Let it rest right there. Let it rest. Let it rest. Okay, sound of the game is still going. Check one. Check one. Check, check. Check one. Check, check. Is my voice beautiful to you? Is my voice beautiful to you? Actually sounding really choice right now, so we'll just, all the extra work was worth it. There you go. And boom, chat is live. Chat is live. I'm looking at the chat. I got the chat pulled up, baby. The chat. The fancy chat. Yeah. Woo. And now I got this thing like stretched out enough so that it's like wearable without being like totally uncomfortable on my head. Is it like this? Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. Boom. Sailing, take me away to where I'm always turning. Leave the building. I'm missing you already. Wow, that one's a number. That one's a real number right there. Holy crap. Little pop filter, little $10 pop filter on there, man. Best $10 I ever spent. All right, let's see where we're going. She is our prime suspect. Dead or tied up and naked, you're coming with me. Windblown Paper Company. Get your gun out. Project Doom. Values, respect, integrity, excellence. God damn it. That's what we live for here. God damn it. Wake the F up. Is that a dog? Oh, is that a radio? Oh. I'm about ready to shoot that radio. It's annoying. Oh, we got to go up yet another flight. Okay, here we go. See, they take in like small gaming areas and made them feel a little larger, and they've done a very good job.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air.
After we ate our
She couldn't have left
hamburgers.
the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Oh, man.
Once again, let's just check every corner.
It's not the hooker, it's
She
the
couldn't just
innocent-looking girl.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
Oh.
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Paige's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
Oh, what do we have here? A little
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can...
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
Open sesame.
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled
Just
burger
delete
bun we
already.
haven't eaten yet.
That's the problem.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job.
wow.
What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail.
Wow.
I was born for great things.
She's gonna kill
and
herself.
only I decide my fate.
She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Your gun is not loaded.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Oh my god.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, ladies, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Oh shit. That's what he really cares about. Fake money. You mean counterfeit money? Fake money, I love it. Oh, another PCB. I've gotten like a huge amount of PCBs. Oh, that's fine. We'll take that too. Yeah, baby. All right, let's take a look at this PCB. So the PCB is a circuit board. This is my current circuit board. So you get bonuses to the main things, but this is full auto, and this is more gore. So you just like, they just explode with blood, and it's amazing, right? So, so, you know, I can find something maybe to throw onto this. I can't fit anything onto that, so I've kind of reached the limit of this particular board. And we don't, no, we don't want that. We don't want these 14% chips because they're too low. They're not giving us enough bang for the buck. That's better, okay? So, but let's go back. Now we just got a new board. So there's this board, which I've kind of played with a little bit. And then there's Omni board. That's interesting. Oh, this is the new one. 5.3. Let's take a look at this board. So you get... Oh, this is good because this is... An auto feeder means you never reload. So it's fully automatic, but you never reload. And then laser focus, more gore, and full auto. So it's fully auto, and it never needs to be reloaded. So you're literally an endless gun turret. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if there's anything that we can... This is 23. The problem is you're going to catch a 30% penalty. That is the problem with that. There's no way to mitigate it because these are connected. So this board kind of sucks, to be honest. It's got everything that you want, but unless you're willing to take a 30-point penalty or a 30% penalty, All right, like this. You really need a dead end. Or you can do this. See, that will mitigate and you won't get the penalties. Now you could do this. You could do this here, and that will mitigate the penalty. This will mitigate the penalty. This one you could put like one of these up there because it's not going to affect anything. So you could put like a four gate. You don't want that. You want like one of these because it's not going to give you any penalty to use one. This will work here. Okay. So look at weapon damage. Weapon damage is 48%. You kind of want this one right here. This is the auto feeder. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of want that. You kind of want that. This is another good one here that you can put because it's not really going to engender any penalties. But we have to find a pass-through. That's kind of good. What do we want? Do we want reload speed or do we want magazine capacity? Magazine capacity is already pretty good. So now we can get these two bonuses. See, the problem with this is that it's going to grab a penalty. And that's a huge penalty that we don't want. So you really need two of that kind of pass-through right there. So you got weapon damage 73. I've been trying to get this power up. I really only need like... I think I can do it with this. Yes. Okay, so we've mitigated all penalties, which is pretty good. Now on this one, I think I lack... Like, that's perfect there. See, the problem is if I do this, this is all I have left in terms of I light up those penalties. I get the bonuses, like I get the gore and I get the full auto, I get all the bonuses, but then I'm incurring penalties. And I don't think there's any way to avoid this penalty. This is what I don't like about this. Like, if I feed this one, it's going to feed these other two, so I have to have a 30% penalty, which I don't really want. So, if I take that away, now you can get some that are dead ends that'll give you this bonus, but you don't get to have this bonus. You really only get to have the auto loader and the laser focus, which are good. I like those. You never have to load. You never have to load. Ever. It's uninterrupted firing. And if you get full auto, you know, you're doing pretty good. But again, with the chips that I currently have... Oh, man. Like, I don't have any dead-end chips at all. Like, a dead-end chip only has, like, one gate. So you could put it here. If you had a right-handed gate one, you could put it here, and it would give you the accuracy, but it wouldn't light these up. There's no way for me to mitigate this on this board. Absolutely no freaking way. And you see that weapon spread? It's not worth to get the penalty. So if we change boards, it's an interesting board. Let's take a look at this one. Now you can see here that I'm incurring penalties because I was like, wasn't really trying that hard with it. But this, I've mitigated the penalty. This is mitigated. Oh, this is Doom rounds. Some rounds may explode. So this is an interesting board. I couldn't get it to work to the level I was happy with because I'm taking all of these penalties. And you have to have a lot of pass-throughs. Like, this is just surrounded with penalties. So you just deny everything right there. It's a single power source. Hold on, we'll go back. This is really the only way to mitigate that. So you mitigated all of that and you got the bonus. That's ideal. Okay, so that's good. But you don't have any pass-through down here. That's not good. So, like, how are you going to do that? You need a chip that has like a pass-through pointing down, but no pass-through pointing up, and I don't have that chip. So this is good as a compromise, and it gives you like one bonus, but all these other like cool as shit bonuses that you're not going to be able to do. I mean, again, you could take see that lights up that bonus or that demerit, and it lights up this one too. Like, there's like no way around that. Again, I don't have the chips. So, you know, a lot of times you can merge your way out of options. So I like this board, but we're going to go to another board. This is 4.1. It's got 2 power sources. So we're going to reset this board. And it's got this power up, which I don't really care about. That one's good. The more gore is good. But that's it. Like, the bonuses aren't really that good. Then you can go to this board, which is my active board. So I've got I've got more gore, and I've got the split rounds. I don't have the right dead end for this one because it gives. But look at my weapon damage: 100%, 74% reload, 47% higher magazine capacity, 25% armor piercing. Yeah, not bad. This is the other board I used to be on, and this is piercing. It goes through armored enemies. That's an interesting one. Full auto mode. Love it. So this actually is a simpler board. It's not bad. Let's play with it for a minute and see what we do. The penalties kill you. So now here's another one where we need one that has... And it's tough because you just have to take a 10% penalty. Because I don't have an appropriate chip for it. So we'd have to throw like this on here and take a 10% demerit. But you get the benefit of the, you know, this thing right here. And this also... Now this one... that gives us that bonus. But look at our weapon damage compared to the other board where we had 100% additional weapon damage. 100%. So again, if we change boards, we go back to this board. Look at the advantages that we have with absolutely zero issue. And I mean, I could do this. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't. Oh, it's not working because this isn't working. Oh, okay. So I could take this off and I could put this on and it will fill and it'll give me a weapon spread penalty. A 20% weapon spread. Now that's not terrible. But I don't have any. See, this is weapon spread. So I don't really have an offset for that. Do you know what I mean? I could do that and it would offset the penalty. But there's no way to get this bonus without taking the penalty. Same with this one. There's no way to get that bonus without incurring a penalty. So again, I can put this back and I get my weapon damage increased to 98% or whatever. Obviously, I had a better chip on there. Wait a minute. Is it this one? Yeah. And I've got 100% weapon damage. So this is like the best board for me and the best compromise because I get more gore, which I like. I get fully auto, which you gotta have that. And I would like to have the auto feed because no reloading needed. But I don't have the chips to get it on the other board. Nope. I've merged too much to get the percentages up. You know, so you lose flexibility. If you notice, I don't have like a whole leftover amount of chips here because I've merged them to get the percentages up. And what that's done is that's increased the stats of the weapon itself. So it's just, the gun is the most powerful weapon pretty much. So that's what you use the most. So I'm okay with that. So there's a little primer. There's a little primer on PCBs. Like the one we just got is very interesting. And if I get some more chips and I can play with it a little bit more, I'll take a second look at it. But until then, again, I'm like 100% weapon damage at this point. Full auto. I do have to reload. It was nice for a while not having to reload, but because I've increased the clip capacity so much, you don't really have to reload very much. So it's almost like it's the better of the two compromise. All right, so she going to jail. Oh, she'll love it in the female cell block, bro. Come on. You know she will. She'll have a great time. She'll have a great time. What are my objectives? Serve and protect. Law breaking, such as disorderly conduct, violation of rules. All right, so we're supposed to detect violations. Let's see if we can find any violations. Only 3.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't go down like that, man. How we living? Uh-oh, shit's going down over there. All right, let's climb up. See if anybody's fucking up here. We're gonna have to check all the ladders, make sure we're not missing any crimes. No, don't look like it. So that was a fun little side quest and a very outstanding outcome. God bless America. What happened to my... we good? Okay, there you go. Better? Yeah, so much better, Daddy. I guarantee we're going to find some issues over here. Aren't you the guys that like gave me so much bullshit? Private conversation, pig. Alright, you know there's got to be something going on over here. Went to the gym yesterday, paid my dues.
They'll figure it out, I'm telling you. Connect the parts, plug in the wires, then get the money and run. Everything will be fine.
Friggin' Nuke just drugs, like, openly.
Last time I was knowing how to do the job.
Okay, so they're setting up stage. I thought for sure there'd be some kind of criminal bullshit going on here. Okay, I guess not. Looks pretty rough down here, man. Nobody really cares about the common folk, you know. Some people do, but it's like... Bikers, yeah, alright. Let's reach out. Isn't he dead now? Ah, here you go. Public drunkenness. Bro, you're...
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
It's also scumbaggery.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
Find a better...
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
Thank you.
I'm not homeless.
Thank you,
So get out
Robo.
of my house.
Okay. All right. All right, buddy. Public park, public bench, public intoxication. You are a public menace here. What do we got here? Oh, we got a little stolen property there, huh? All right. Anything else? Anything else? Where's the chess set? There was a chess set out here. Yeah, where'd that go? Whatever. Okay, we found a violation. There's only 2 left of the busy work to find. What's this guy? Clean it? Yeah, you got a long job there, buddy. Public sleeping. Jesus, is that you? Are you Jesus? Public sitting. They're all just like delivering lines.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
Okay, it's like popping off downtown.
If Mills wins, I'll have to close up the store.
This guy's like just gesturing. See, some of this shit where the guy's just standing here gesturing. Same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. Okay. Like, come on now. This is game mechanics that have not been improved since like the Xbox 360 gen. And they really need to work on that. Like, is that acceptable game mechanics? Now, if you were a smaller studio and this is like your first major offering, etc., you know, I'm going to cut you a break. But it's like, there's a lot of games that do that, that'll just like have these awkward, weird interactions between NPCs.
116
that are meaningless.
117, 118. Huh?
The audio.
Have I counted 118 yet?
The audio is very good.
The most important thing is to find balance. Harmony. Sure, you can work your ass off every day.
We got a street philosopher.
You want to sit on your ass while you're on the job?
We got a street philosopher. A street philosopher, bro. Anything? No? The guy, is there a guy puking back here I can ticket? Uh-oh. Nice! Alright, I missed that in like the first several go-rounds. I missed the handbag. Unless they repopulate the environment with special, you know, with stolen items, which I'm assuming they do. I tend to be quite thorough.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing
Right,
out
there you
flyers.
go. Is another instance of that nonsense. How we doing? Nothing? Nothing? Are we tricking out here, ladies?
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Oh shit, here
Grandma,
we go.
you know what the doctor said about alcohol?
That's really funny. Like, there was one year. It was a really good year too. It was Enter the Hotel. Oh, that's Cybertrail. My grandma had me like sneaking her drinks at a Christmas party in my neighborhood. And my mother comes along and she goes, you know, your grandma's on like 20 meds. And she's like, at least 5 of them are like, don't drink alcohol with this medication. And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I go, yeah, that's why she came to you. And she's asking you to sneak her drinks. So she's like, stop doing that. Like, you got it. Memories. You punks. See, you know what I need? I need that upgrade that puts everything on the map, and this would be a lot easier. I think that's my... I kind of like did not prioritize that. Again, this like just reminds me so much of freaking Philadelphia, man. Kensington, Philadelphia. You got Coroner. What's the deal? Oh yeah, it's the crime scene of this guy. He dead. Yeah, it's like kind of like coming back home, man. It's like, unfortunately, this is what, again, Philadelphia, a lot of Philadelphia looks like. So it's awful. It's beautiful. It has its moments. But Jesus, man, is it forlorn? I guess you would call it. Just this like over-industrialized wasteland, man. I don't know how to explain it, and it still going to this day. Shit's still running. People are still complaining. Everybody's got a chip on their shoulder, by the way. That's probably the toughest thing to deal with in Philly, is everybody feels like they have to be a tough guy. Because if you're not a tough guy, you get wrecked. So you always have to be like on alert. You always have to be like ready to go. You always have to be on the lookout for like thievery and robbery. You can't leave nothing. You can't like set nothing down. It's like you can't like put anything down and then come back for it and have it be there. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like there's no relaxing. There's no like chilling out and letting shit slide. There's always something, you know, it's always, and everybody has a bad attitude, you know, everybody's got that, you know, tough Philly attitude, and that's really the toughest thing, because you can't relax. Like, you can't, like, just, like, have a moment. You know, you can, like, in your home, in your neighborhood where you know people and people know you, and, you know, people get very, like, attached to their, like, immediate group because, you know, they keep you safe. You have people looking out for you. But if you don't, again, it's like, but when you go into town or you go into an area, you know, you just have to assume you're going to run into some bullshit. You know, you have to be on the alert at all times. And that gets to be a little exhausting. Like, you just don't go downtown Philly and just be like, oh yeah, let's just hang out and relax. And, you know, it's like more about like, where are you going? Who are you going with? You know, you have to be strategic about everything. And in a way, you know, it teaches you survival skills, but in another way, it's like, is this how the world is? Is this how everybody is? And the answer is no. It's not how the entire world is. In fact, most places in the world do not live like that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a brutal environment. It's a brutal reality. And you come up in that, and you just come up a little bit different. You know, you don't trust.
You disappointed me, Robo.
Half as much.
Police should not get involved in politics.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Who the F are you? There's always somebody around to tell you what not to do with your freaking life. There's no end to those morons. It's like, bro, you're sitting there judging me. Meanwhile, what's the last important thing you did in your life? You know? Don't be coming at me with that. Okay, I found one. Yep, ticket time. All right, that's 2. How many other violations? I need to get that map upgrade. I don't think I have any skill points. I have no skill points. And it's like the next, enhanced map. By the time I don't need it is when I'll have it.
He can hear you.
Yeah.
Let him hear. They're fixing it with my tax money, and he's still sticking with that Mills bastard.
The lips aren't moving. They're just playing recordings over NPCs. Again, that's a money saving thing. They reuse this level like 5 times in the game. And again, it's a cost saving. It's a, you know, I know it's an early, you know, it's an offering, you know, it's kind of like an early offering from this studio. And it's done really, really well. But the amount of reuse on the levels is like, wow. It's quite a lot. That's what I would say. It's quite a lot.
What a surprise. Not everyone in the city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
Why do you sound Chinese, dude? Sound like Mr. Miyagi. Look at these blown papers crawling up the wall. Kind of hilarious. This is like the hub of the game right here, this area. Ah, what we got? Okay, more stolen merchandise, love it. I guess we can take a look here real quick. See if we have any violations. We got the dead guy. We got this jackass. TJ Laser. Yeah. Come on, just give me a parking violation, will ya? Candy store. All right. I gotta go check the east side. Yeah, I'll go head out east side. There's a bunch of scumbaggery out that way. What about you punks? Ah, there's my third violation. Yeah. Boom, ticket, baby. I got all the violations. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking, yup. And here's my next target of acquisition here. Boom. Yeah! Yeah! What time we got? We're doing fine. Oh, there's a cat. Meow.
With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me. And you get a headache just thinking about politics.
You're kind of spooky. You kind of don't look quite real. Okay, there you go. How the hell are you?
You're way too early.
You look
the bachelorette
omniracial.
party starts at 8.
Oh, wow, that's
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel.
She's in the
People don't
room, go
usually
F
give
yourself?
names.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real Robocop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
Oh, she's freaking prostituting. She's freaking pimping. She's pimping at the front desk. Believe me. Oh, don't tell me you blocked me in. Okay. I was about to assassinate you. This is cute. I like the license plate, little collection license plate. I like the cat. I actually like her if she wasn't pimping hoes out of her own little hotel. That is hilarious. And of course she gets a little taste. Of course. I'll be right back. For some reason I'm paranoid about running out of beverage, and I don't want to run out of beverage. And I want some pretzels. I'll be right back.
Watch more fancy action now, or get beat up by a girl.
Okay, just remember when you're starting a business, look at it as a total loss. That's it. Look at it as a total loss. And if you do well, you do well. And just this. And if you don't do well, it was a total loss anyway. Hello, Mr. Cat. We like you. We like a cat. Meow. You got to watch a good piece of that cat animation. I'm a meow. Robocat. Robocat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, go to hell. All right, here we go. I got pretzels. I got pretzels. I got a beverage. Menu. I like cats. Be quiet. Don't make fun. I like cats. I've got quite a few neighborhood cats that depend on me for advice. Holy shit, this is actually a pretty significant area. See, in this respect, they utilize their resources very well. Because they create like an area, you know, they create a living, reasonably accurate area. What we got here? Yep. And they need to vary like the evidence that you find. You find like basic, you find wallets, purses, fake IDs, and fake, what they call fake money, or what would be considered counterfeit money. So, and that's it. That's all you, oh, you also find jewelry. Jewelry. And that's about it. And watches. So there is some variety, I guess, I would suppose. And dope. You find dope. You find drugs. So I guess I should probably, like, shut up. Because they did create some variety. Just feels like you're always finding the same things. Like, this is a pretty big area. It's almost like in real life when you go to somebody's apartment for the first time. Apartments are weird, like, you know, like big apartment complexes. You know, it's just, it's a strange setting. And I've lived in apartments. I've lived in condos, apartments, and homes. And I do prefer homes, although homes are the most work. That's freaking wild. And I think I like apartments the least. And it really depends on the apartment and the structure of the apartment. Like if you're like abutting another apartment and the walls are relatively thin, that can be like a fucking nightmare. That can be really bad. It's like you just move, you know, just don't re-sign your lease. Endure it until the end of the lease. Don't re-sign the lease. And then get the F out of there, because that is just a nightmare.
It's you. Thank you for coming over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes.
We all know who
your
did that.
evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
He might.
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I would love
I promised
to have a session.
to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
Part man, part machine.
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That's not
Aren't
quite
we all,
right.
Robo?
But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
Half toaster, half microwave. I don't know. I got to get me a 4090 card. I think of myself as human. I would say I don't know anymore.
I do not know what I am.
I can understand
You're a
why you
cyborg.
still find this confusing. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche.
Yes.
They would be more successful if it wasn't
Amen.
for your human side.
Amen.
And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning.
The will to power,
I don't know a
baby.
single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my
Aw.
computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device.
That was very nice.
It's right there on the desk.
Is this your apartment? This is like freaking sad, dude. This is like a bad hotel. She said another one who's got a little camisole right there. Stick it in, baby. What'd that do?
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
Oh.
But I haven't ordered anything.
Right.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Sign with this.
Robocop is guarding the target. As you request. Lost hand!
That's what 100% increase in weapon
We need to
power.
move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Why is there a guitar here? Oh, can I pick that up? Oh.
Follow me.
Suck it, bitch. Look at this guy. Do you see this guy over here? Look at this guy. I can ricochet and hit him. When the backdrop lights up like that, you can ricochet bullets onto the enemies.
Need to move.
Why do they want to kill me?
Because you know too much, bitch.
Really about the research?
I will figure that out.
Ooh, this is the good. That's the good shotty right there, the Benelli.
Enemy sighted!
Slow-mo, baby. I got the enhanced.
Can we rest for a moment?
I got the enhanced slow-mo.
You should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
Relax.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
Here we go. Let's go shoddy this time. Nice. It's always nice. Here we go, baby.
Concentrate on the positive.
She's self-medicating with hope. Point blank.
Need to move.
See, like the gun is way more powerful.
We must keep going.
All right, let's go. Yeah!
Follow me.
She went downstairs already?
It's you. I'm so glad to see you. The sprinklers aren't working.
Yeah, it's because they got turned off, honey.
Execution is rock. Target.
Yeah!
Eyes on target.
He's dead. He's dead. He's freaking dead. He's dead. He's dead. Hey, why aren't the sprinklers working? Yeah, well, you know. Oh, good. I need more. Oh, we're good. Excellent. Okay. Stolen handbag. You have to check the environment, otherwise you miss a ton of shit, you know? Look at him standing over there, like, oh, derp. Is it okay if we just like go right up to the firing line? Is that okay?
The fire's dying out.
Footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way.
Man damage sustained!
He's dead. Yeah, he's done.
Follow me.
He's like, yeah, baby.
Not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
Okay. We got 30 cops in this building. I'll be back.
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is...
Get a little too real for you, Doc?
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital?
Yep.
Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
And there are times when this game looks just really good. It's all in-game cutscenes. Use the signal strength indicator in the upper left corner of your HUD. With the nuke, you can find HUD at the nuke. The percentage value increases if you move in the right direction. Oh yeah, I'm 1 pip away from this beautiful upgrade. Thank you. We will activate that shit. I got enhanced map. Enhanced map. Okay. Yeah. I got some new chips. This is good because I can do that. And that advances my situation. There's no way to get this upgrade, which I'd kind of like, without incurring the 20% penalty. I don't think there's a way. Yeah, no, there is no way. You can't. You're going to get a 20% weapon spread penalty. But I just offset that with an 18% chip. You know what I mean? So it's like... So if you look at weapon spread, it's 18%. And if I take... and that gives me... So if I take that off, I can actually do better. I can actually do 26% down. but I get a 20%, which is a fairly sizable downgrade. Laser focus reduces spread, improving accuracy, right? So what I'm wondering is, I've got a 30% chip over here, a pass-through, which is really crazy good. So that completely negated, not completely, but it nearly negated all of that problem there. So there's 29% there. There's 22% here as weapon damage, which is kind of shit, really. But I don't have any other chip that would take its place. Yeah, nah. Armor piercing. Weapon damage. I have a 30% weapon damage here. That's got me to 87. So I lowered my overall weapon damage because I'm getting a penalty, and I had to move some things around. But overall, I got a major accuracy bonus as a result. So let's check this one out. See, this sucks. Because there's like absolutely no way around that shit. So if I put something there like this, I get all the bonuses, but look at all the demerits. I mean, look at the weapon damage. It's just crushed. And it's not even that good to begin with on this board. It's just like all of these here, like, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of, yeah, those penalties fucking hurt. Like this one would work here. And do I have a straight pass through? This one would work here. Okay. So now you've got unlimited, you've got the accuracy. I've got all the other bonuses around. I mean, I could look and see, like, Like, I can get a little bit more out of it with this. I can, like, try and maximize. It's 22, 22. Like, this would work. This is actually kind of a good idea here. This would work here because it gives me that accuracy. So I've got every like status upgrade on this board I can. I've got 2 of the 4 upgrades because 2 of the upgrades require me to, you know, again, so, but look, I mean, the stats here are probably the most balanced of all the stats. Because there's no reload, it's an auto feed, so reload doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? That's interesting, because like I've got a reload value up there, I don't even need it. Because you've got auto feed, you got auto reload, there are no reloads. So, but you've got really good, for weapon damage, you've got really good. And in fact, I can improve it with this. And there I'm up to 81% weapon damage. So that might be the best overall balance. So take a look at the balance there. 48% weapon pierce, 74% magazine capacity, weapon spread 57% because you've got that massive accuracy bonus. Reload isn't even a factor. So weapon damage is, of course, I'm grabbing it because I grabbed this, I'm grabbing a penalty. So if I mitigated that penalty, with, let's say, this, there you go. No penalty. So magazine capacity is lower. Weapon spread is quite a bit lower. Reload speed, yes and no, it's a factor. Weapon damage is 100% and armor piercing is at 25%. Okay, so you're looking at 47, 100, and 25. And 30. 47, 30, 125. Yeah, so you're way more balanced here in terms of damage. That's the only thing you're really giving up, and you're getting a massive boost in all other characteristics. And you never have to reload, although you're not full auto. I think I'm going to merge a couple of chips here. That's actually really good. That's useful. It's a dead end. And a lot of times you need dead ends. And it's a dead end facing the other way. So that's actually kind of good. Now I can improve reload speed up there. I don't really care to. So I've got two pretty good top and side. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like I said, I mean, just for maximizing of stats, I can do that. Even though I don't have to reload, I can maximize the reload speed. I've got this that'll bring me up a couple of points in armor piercing. So now I'm up over 50% armor piercing. That's good. I think that's it. I don't think you can really max this board out anymore. And that's what it's all about. So 81% damage, not bad. I have 100% increase of damage with the other board, but this one is not bad. So we're gonna try things out. Wasn't it supposed to be on the left-hand side of the screen? Was it my left or his left? Yeah, it's over the arcade, right? That would make sense.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy,
Need some
out.
rubble?
No, but it might be covering something
No
that I
shot.
am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision.
He's like, hey, need some rubble?
Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Any joy, he says.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Thank you, citizen. No need to kill you.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there?
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken down Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact if back up. Stay safe.
Mission comes first. Target. And compromise.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Murphy, we've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
I didn't know today's Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time for me.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
Security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
A meeting regarding Afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Did you have a career development meeting with your super...
Over here. Could you help me with these doors? Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes. Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, Robocop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't. Touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed. So, you're still here?
The malfunction that blocked this door may have occurred elsewhere.
Good thinking. I'll check it out. More failures mean more shit my boss can blame me for. I'll be on my way.
Starting next month, OCP Silver cardholders will no longer be allowed to use Diamond relaxation areas. Out of concern for our employees, Omni Consumer Products have purchased new sleeping bags. You will be notified by your supervisor about your options. And remember, your efforts are paying off.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Stay safe, citizen. I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
I think I know how to solve the jumper problem we're having.
Psychological support.
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up? Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people. Crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations. So that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up. That's why I wouldn't mind you giving me a nod during your public appearances. We need a little push in the ratings. Remember, it's your freedom we're talking about. Anyway, great talk. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless hospitalization
Why was he smiling
is
when I
required.
signed it?
Thank
He
you.
never smiles. There must be a catch. He set me up for something. Do you think they hung it upside down?
You have to stop coming to the office. You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Eve,
It's actually Meg.
are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful Robocops before you came along.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office, at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Suit yourself.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Wendell is still out there.
The market will take care of him. With no one to finance his stunts, he'd need an army willing to mindlessly fight for him, and for free. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the ARMS Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come! It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo! That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No. Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but, are our bonuses safe?
Do they know who'll be the new CEO? I hope it won't be that Becker jerk from Security Concepts.
Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there already.
We have to be on the lookout for Antonovsky.
Do you ever just stop? We won, so smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party. OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us Robocop and Robocop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, Robocop is the past. And we need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UEDs, Urban Enforcement Droids. A reliable solution to crime with the push of a button. UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for Robocop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
The UEDs will do an adequate job.
You hear that? Adequate. And he knows what he's talking about. Robocop has seen them in action. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I have another question for Robocop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that Robocop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, Robocop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
I support no one.
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the conclusion that you were siding with Mills. But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal of support.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote. And where did I put it?
Is that normal?
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
All of you need to leave. What is happening?
I lost my remote, that's what's happening.
Raw delivery.
Let me think. Why is this happening to me? That's not fair. It's just not fair. Oh, those UEDs shoot so beautifully. Too bad they're shooting at me. Oh, my gorgeous UEDs. There's another way. We can't control them. We can make them stop. The code doesn't work. Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box, and the gate will open. Do it.
How many are there? What is your plan?
I give the orders and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
Don't stand near me! You're attracting them!
straight to the CEO's chair.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Don't worry, nothing'll happen. To your brain, at least. And that's the part you cherish the most, anyway. You'll be fine. Pave the way to the depot and don't bother your head with that. We don't want your wiring to burn out. Fries your circuits or something. Is it really such a big sacrifice to stop this mess? And I'm willing. Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, Robocop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be Robocop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
Robocop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake! Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.
Murphy?
Alex Murphy, we have to fix you. We have to erase you. We must erase you.
It's actually impressive how stubborn you are. At the same time, it's heartbreaking knowing that you never could have won. Oh, your creators made sure of that. That chip OCP implanted in your brain, the one that was supposed to help you, it served as my collateral. It made sure that you could never touch me. It's activated with this. Oh, but I'm sure you already put that together. The old man wanted me to use it sparingly, as long exposure would melt your brain. Oh, now that's a visual. But since the old man's gone, I can do whatever I want.
We packed everything, sir.
Splendid. Duty calls. But I'm leaving you with something to remember me by. Good night, Murphy. Oh, it's been exhilarating. Now it's time to take what's mine. The city of Detroit.
You're leaving us again? Don't go. Please.
He's waking up. Oh no. What do we do?
Murphy, stay calm. He's in so much pain.
The chip. Remove it.
The evaluation chip? How do we do that?
I think I can help. There's a button here that will shut him down.
Why is this place so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy. OCP sabotaged him. That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? Robocop's their program.
They wanted Robocop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. Robocop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way, without getting their hands dirty.
Those scumbags. What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helmet. I saw someone take it off once. I think I can do it.
What about the chip?
It's here, but I don't think I can.
Let me. I'm not squeamish. I've done far worse things for far less. There you go, you little bastard.
Is this it? Should I turn him back on?
Do it. So, Murphy, how you doing?
I am doing well, officer. So many familiar faces. Are we celebrating?
Wendell certainly is. He stole a shit ton of heavy-duty equipment from that military expo. What happens when he decides to use it?
He already has.
You've got some nerve coming in here.
With no police on the streets, every gang in the city is on the rampage. Detroit's on fire.
She's right. I've got a call that Windows goons hacked the election broadcast to send a message.
Citizens of Detroit, I'm sorry to inform you that help is not coming. You've been abandoned by the police, by your politicians, and by OCP. They all promised you a better life and tried to give you hope. And where did that lead you? Into the cesspool. I feel your frustration. I empathize with it, but let's not stop there. Let us do the only thing we can. Let's burn this filthy city to the ground. And from the ashes, let's rebuild something new. Something better.
This is bad. Can we do anything about it? I mean, we've all been fired.
Never stopped us before. But where do we start?
The new mayor is stranded downtown. That's as good a place as any.
All right, let's gear up. What do you say, Murphy?
I thought you would never ask.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time cleaning up this mess. Wow, that's a lot of incoming calls.
So, you've been Murphy's substitute partner?
I guess so.
I've heard good things about you, officer. My God, look at this place.
Could things get any worse? I'd better be quiet.
The stage is at the riverfront.
We are almost there.
This Wendell guy thinks he can toss us aside. We'll show him who runs this town. I don't know what you're talking about. I just came to see the inauguration. You like to vote? Let's vote! All in favor of kicking this guy's ass? Aye. Aye! Nay? I thought you said all the cops were fired! They were!
Let me show them some fancy action now.